now. I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace, where I am now. Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I'm Yolanda Hinton, your host of FYI Morning Show Live here with Edward Everett, our co-host, aka Mr. E. Mr. E, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Oh, on a hump day, Humpday. Yeah, Humpday. Yeah, I'm doing wonderful
Absolutely.
on a hump day. Beautiful on the outside. The weatherman said the temperature's going to get up to 80, 81 by 5 o'clock this afternoon. So it's going to be a beautiful midday. Oh, my God. So
Absolutely.
if you got
Absolutely.
anything you want to do, you want to exercise, get out there.
Yeah, it's hump day. It's the middle of the week. You should be up and popping. We want to welcome our platforms Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we promise we'll shout you out.
You promise?
We promise. I tell you what, please go over to YouTube at Crystal Records One, Cristo Records One. And you can always go to at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe there. And all those that are not on TikTok yet and want to go to TikTok or want to view us on TikTok, please go to Y Hinton. That's YHINTON. Make sure you follow us, and we promise we will follow you back. I've been following you all. There's so many to follow back, but I'm getting there. And so we just want to thank you so much. You all are helping the numbers to go up, and we appreciate you. We thank you for your support. Mr. E,
Yes.
guess what we got?
What you got?
We got the current job list. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. We got the current job listing, and you know summer's right around the corner, and school is
Summer.
about to turn out in Norfolk for summer school. I mean, for spring vacation and May, school is closing for Norfolk Public Schools. So now, if you want to go out there and put in your a seasonal job, it's a seasonal job. Put in you some applications, and and get yourself ready for the summertime because Norfolk gets out in May. So May, June, July, August, they go back. So look, you can start applying now for that great job. Now, just in case you need a job and you've been trying to look for a job, and maybe you might be on papers and you don't know what to do. There are several other companies out here
Yeah.
that's doing some hiring. You got Lowe's, you got Home Depot, you got Harry Teeter's, you got McDonald's, you got Chick-fil-A, you got Ace Hardware. These folks have
Yes.
joined forces with the city to help you who have been incarcerated to land a job. Federal Express, United Postal Service, Norfolk International Airport, that they have come together and have a special program for those who have been incarcerated and say you can't get a job. Well, you can get a job if you go to some of these places. But here's another thing that you can do. Write this down. Go to Egerton. They're looking for a staff accountants, and the United Way of Southampton Roads. Well, let me go back. Egerton is looking for an accountant, staff accountant, a project exclusion program intern. The United Way of Southampton Roads. That's what they're looking for. Well, let me back up. The United Way of Southampton Road is looking for a project exclusion programmer intern.
Absolutely. All right. Norfolk Public Libraries, they need an outreach ambassador, contractual worker, school outreach contractual worker. They need a volunteer for Express Book Nook. Also, director of disability services is needed at the Up Center.
And the Suffolk Public Library is looking for a library associate part-time, and the Hunger for and the Judah Christian Outreach Center has a part-time job available for hunger relief coordinator.
Absolutely. Bay Youth Orchestras of Virginia. They need a music director and BYSO principal conductor. Also, the Arc of Greater Williamsburg. They need a day program coordinator.
The Planning Council is looking for a respite assistant part-time, a respite support specialist full-time.
Yes, Virginia Living Museum, maintenance technician, soundscapes. They need development manager to be hired.
The Western Tidewater Free Clinic looking for a director development. The director, the Child Center is looking for a preschool program director.
Elizabeth River Project, seasonal landscape technician needed. The Virginia Beach Department of Human Services, they need someone for the hiring event.
Suffolk Public Library is looking for a part-time library community engage, engagement coordinator. The Children's Center looking for an occupational therapist, a speech language, and a pathologist.
Yes, Catholic Charities, administrative assistant, that's at Princess Anne Virginia Beach office. Financial and housing counselor, that's in Virginia Beach. Guardianship case manager in Norfolk. Administrative assistant in Chesapeake. And the Suffolk Public Libraries need a chief financial officer.
The Norfolk SPCA is looking for a development manager and a major gift officer, and Egerston is looking for a BIS unit coordinator, a case manager, and a development coordinator.
Prime Plus Senior Center, they need a fiscal analyst. The Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore, they need a director of partner agency services and grant impact manager.
For kids, looking for an outreach specialist, an intake specialist, eviction preventive specialist, and a family wellness specialist.
Absolutely. These jobs have been posted on our pages. Make sure you go to Facebook Live. You can see it. You can go to LinkedIn. You can see those listings. Make sure you share them with your friends. Keep them. They're great jobs, great salaries, and just share them. We will often come on with the current job list, and we want you all to take advantage of them.
And just in case, the public Suffolk school over in Public is Portsmouth. They're having a school, a job fair over in Portsmouth. They looking for bus drivers. They looking for school teachers. They looking for some of everything. And if you got the qualification, go on out there, check these places out, and get yourself a job.
Absolutely. Well, look, y'all, it's spring, but not only is it spring, it's April the 1st. It's April Fool's Day. We're going to talk a minute about April Fools. I don't know, Mr. E, if you all did it, but back in the day, growing up, oh, it was just a joy to have that April Fool's Day come around. You know, we thought we would come up with such clever things in fooling folks. But it is a celebrated annual April 1st. It's a worldwide tradition dedicated to playing harmless pranks, jokes, and hoax on family and friends and colleagues. It's a one-day event, often ending by noon in some cultures, where people surprise others and shout, April Fools! The day encourages humor and lightheartedness. Mr. E, what you think about April Fools?
I love April Fool. I got up this morning playing jokes on my son, and the reason why I like April Fool and the children in my daycare, I like playing them pranks on. I told a little girl that came to the daycare this morning, I said, you got something on your trousers. You got something down there by your leg. She started looking and started looking. I said, April Fool, and I bust out with one of the greatest, biggest laughs you ever want to see. Did you tell them about April Fool's Day, the celebration annually on April the 1st? Is
I did. I just said it.
huh?
Yes, I just told them that. Yes.
Okay. And the purpose is it's fun,
Yes.
lightheaded, but you got something in the back of you. I mean, something flying around that window that I see in the back. So you need to wave it off.
Oh, okay. All right, Miss D. I think that's an April Fool.
That
But
is
did you?
that is an April Fool's joke. That
Oh,
is April Fool.
yeah. Okay. Well, look, I hope you all get into it. It's supposed to be, like I said, one day, fun day. That's its purpose. It's supposed to be lighthearted. Don't go too hard. It's designed to bring humor to life and allow people to laugh at themselves. Did your son get it, Mr. E? Did he enjoy April Fool's joke?
And see, today is his birthday, and
Yes.
while I'm out there, I won't say happy birthday to my baby boy Isaiah Everett. I want to say happy birthday to you. This is not an April Fool joke. He is born on April 1st, so happy birthday to my baby boy Isaiah.
Absolutely, man. But April Fool, I know he really enjoys it. A lot of people do. Again, it's a tradition. Common activities including playing harmless pranks, spreading fake news. Oh my goodness, I know somebody that really loves to spread a lot of fake news. And also, they just do a lot of different traditional things. So look, you all enjoy this great day. Don't go too hard. Don't give nobody a heart attack or anything. But just make it fun loving, And look, be careful how you dish it out because somebody may have something for you and you'll never know until they say April Fools.
And Miss Shelton, when you're dealing with April Fool, we got everything else on the calendar all year round. We got this holiday, that holiday, but this is not a holiday, but this is a day that you can pull pranks on somebody and get some hearty laugh to put smiles upon their faces and on today. So take advantage of today and and
Absolutely.
and, and make somebody grin and laugh.
Yeah, again, the history and origins. And it says in 1582, a popular theory suggests that when France switched to Gregorian calendar, people who continued to celebrate New Year's in April was dubbed April Fools. They have ancient festivals which stem from Roman festivals. They celebrated the end of March with disguises and mockery. So it goes a long way back. And I hope you all get the humor, have fun, and enjoy this beautiful April Fools. Mr. E, is beautiful here in the Hampton Roads area. We got temperatures going up in the 80s. It's been like that yesterday. It's going to be like that for a minute, and we are definitely enjoying coming into April. April showers bring May flowers.
Right, that's right. And now's a great time for you to get out there to your gardens and into your yard and start cleaning it up and get ready for those beautiful flowers that's about to come out of the earth that you have planted all year to decorate your home. Because in the wintertime, when wintertime fall, look like everything dies. It
Oh
gets
yes.
naked. Your whole yard doesn't look as pretty as it would do in the summertime. So now it's time to get your pruning shears. It's time to get your gloves. It's time to get some dirt. It's time for you to put on your farmer jeans and go out there and tittle and mess in the yard.
Absolutely. I tell you what else is time to go out there and do in the Virginia area. It's go out there to vote.
That's right.
Virginia, we are voting on the redistricting referendum, and I believe it's April the 21st, Mr. E.
That's right.
We're encouraging you all to get out there and vote. We have early voting, and Mr. E, tell us a little bit about that, the date.
Yeah, April
Virginia.
21st is the deadline here in Virginia for you to go out there and vote. Remember, vote yes. It's up to you to vote yes or no. It's redistricting that's making more for one and less for the other. It's trying to throw a trick. But here's another kick that you got to understand about this voting thing. They're going to start putting barcodes. The president of the United States going to start pulling barcodes on everyone who mailed in their votes. The barcode.
Mhm.
Why? And it's up to our people to really approve of it. But he signed a bill on yesterday to put
Executive,
huh?
mhm, an executive bill, which,
Yeah, yeah, to put
yeah,
barcodes on early voting. But here's what you do: even if you don't have, if they put barcodes up there, or even if and they're gonna try to make things change for your credentials or identification that you may have, make sure they will allow you to go and vote with a Dominion Power bill. Make sure you got all your credentials when you go out there to vote. But when you go out there to vote, and I'm asking you, check the ballots, look what's on the ballot, and know what, and ask questions so you can understand what's going on, so you can understand where to cast your votes, where to cast your vote at. There's a lot of things that they're doing on this ballot is they want to redistrict. They early voting
mhm,
for Virginia, redistricting, reforming is an outpack that we need to pay close attention to. What they trying to do is separate the land, divide more for this group and less for this group, so that you can still have that so-called king. I'm gonna say it like I want it, that want to stay in there and do what he do. Listen, go out there today. You heard Obama say, "Vote yes." You hear everybody saying, "Vote yes." Do not vote no, but vote yes. If you vote yes, but it's your choice. It's your if vote yes, then they can't redistrict. They cannot separate the north from the south, the east from the west. They
yes.
leave things just the way they are. So when you vote, vote yes.
Yeah, it is really a shame in this day and time. They've been doing it forever, but just disenfranchising folk for the vote. Mr. E mentioned about the mail-ins. They trying to, this is the funny thing about it, Mr. E. If you mess with one, the other is going to be affected. If you're trying to you say, well, all the Democrats, they don't go out there and vote, or they all mail in. But yeah, you may try to stop the Democrats, but I believe you're going to get some Republicans that are going to suffer as a result of the way you're doing things. Also, with the redistricting, some people, and according to the numbers, Trump's numbers are not that great. That means a lot of people on both sides and independents as well are going to vote yes. They're going to make sure we do not allow anybody to be king, anybody to continue to cheat people and the citizens of their vote. They are taking a chance in trying to be so manipulative. So the Virginia Democrats, they created the map as a countermeasure to President Donald Trump's push for Republican states to add GOP seats before the midterm elections. It's all about the midterm election and trying to make sure somebody stays in power and that the people don't want. Some majority of people now, and you can see the numbers, do not want a third term with Donald Trump, and they do not want people to be crooked out of their vote, or their vote stolen, or their vote suppressed. And all this is going on now. It's a shame that we have to show our young people such evil and crookery, Mr. I'm gonna make up a name, crookery, uh, when it comes to voting and politics.
Miss Hinton, and you're right. Folks, please, I'm begging you, please, teach your young folks the purpose of voting. Teach them how to vote, Take them to the polls with you. The schools in Norfolk has decided that they want to make April the 21st a teacher's work day because they want to keep the students safe. If for anything, for by all means, keep them safe. But this is what you got to understand. Politics, they don't play fair. It's a dirty thing. But I'm begging you, please, that you would please go out there. Don't get that mindset that my vote don't count. If you say don't vote, then you're giving an opportunity for your other cat to win. They counted that as a yes. And then I don't want you to be the type of person that talk about something, that talk a game, but cannot come through. Don't do that. And don't discourage nobody else and tell anybody else if you can't vote. If don't have no rights to vote, and if you don't feel like vote, that's you. Leave other folks
Yes,
alone and let other folks vote. Let other folks make their own decision because every vote
yes,
counts. Go out
absolutely.
there, encourage folks to vote.
I tell you what, they say that it's robust early voting turnout already. So, Virginia, you're doing your thing. I'm going to vote early. I'm going to vote before the 21st. We encourage you all to get out there, vote early, vote yes, so we can have an even playing field, not crooked politics like we see before our very eyes, but trying to make sure everybody has a chance to vote and it's voted fair. Again, we are supposed to be setting examples for our young people, and all this crookedness has got to stop. So, Virginia, go on out there, do what you're supposed to do, vote fair, vote with information. You can always get more information if you need to on the internet, and find out where you stand. Find out what is best for you, your family, and your
And,
communities.
and another thing they do, Miss Hinton, they going door to door. Are they calling you on your telephone, asking who you gonna vote for? Please do not give any information out. Please, when they come to your door, I had somebody come to my door just the other day, like I'm gonna tell him who I'm gonna vote for. Please run them away, get them off your doorstep because there could be trickery. There
Yeah,
could be tricksters out there. Run them away. Don't answer your phone when it comes to scam or because they trying to get your information so they can turn it around and
yeah,
do other things with them. So please, you physically, if you can't go, call a ride. If you can't get
absolutely.
out there, tell your sons or your daughters to come and take you to the polls where you
Yeah,
can make your vote made known.
yeah,
Don't stay home.
yeah. There are a lot of trickery. Now we know that Barack Obama, former president, is promoting the yes. But I got a postcard with him and others, and on the postcard it says Barack Obama and them do not want gerrymandering, so vote no. And so they're trying all kind of tricks. They're doing all kind of things. That's what I'm saying. You
That's
you
right.
talking about trying to set an example for young people, and you bring in all the crooked tactics and things, which is really turning a lot of people off. And I know that's what one of the things about voting is, to try to turn people off, to squash and voting, suppress it, gerrymandering, all kind of misinformation. This is the tactics used instead of doing fair voting, having fair elections. We got the crooked always trying to crook. Whether I don't care what side it is, you don't have to go the crooked way. Let people get the information they need and let them vote accordingly.
And the example that they demonstrate in is just like when you go to school and you want to be the king and queen of your high school, or you want to run for secretary of the geek club. It's just like voting. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Do
Yes,
not cheat. Go
absolutely.
ahead and win fair and square. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Let folks know what you plan on doing so that they will understand that, hey, this is a right way to go. So
Absolutely.
go down there and vote.
Yes, please vote. Look, Mr. E, there's some other things happening, as a matter of fact, on April 1st today, and that is NASA is scheduled to launch the Artemis 2 mission at 6:24 p.m. from Kennedy Space Center, Florida. Florida. This historic 10-day flight will send 4 astronauts, the first crewed mission to the moon since 1972. How exciting!
Yeah,
Around the moon.
that's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right. And when they go out there, and see, I often say, when you go up there, please do not mess with nothing that ain't yours. Don't bring nothing back. Let it stay right.
They know what to do. They going up there. They got an agenda, Misty. Well, first of
Let
all,
it
they say
stay
the
right
mission.
there.
They say the mission is a 10-day crewed test flight,
Don't bring
orbiting
no
the moon
aliens back.
test Orion spacecraft and Space Launch System rocket. The crew are NASA astronauts. They give their names. The launch time 6:24, and where to watch. Live coverage begins at 12:50 p.m. Uh, Eastern Daytime on NASA, or you can go to NASA YouTube and the NASA website. Wow. So that is exciting. I'm gonna take a look at it. And I hope we don't see nothing crazy, Mr. E. No April Fools. Let this thing do what it's supposed to do and mission uh, we want to be accomplished.
That would be something to bring it, go up there, and they said April Fool. We ain't have enough fuel to push it up.
We don't want to see anything like that. We've seen disasters now, and we don't want to see those things happen. We pray for a successful mission for those astronauts. They come and go and come back and give us the tea, find out what they discovered, and find out, how things went. Mr. E, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. These people are NASA is seriously going up there. They eventually want to have us on the moon and other places. Are you ready?
I'm not ready for the moon. I'm not going up there. I didn't lose nothing up there. I'm
Gail
going.
went up there.
I'm going.
Gail and others.
I'm going to wait till my time to go to the moon. I'm going to wait till God called me. I ain't going to mess with God creation.
Why not?
I'm going to leave it alone because God created all of
He
that.
created it for man to
I,
discover
I ain't seen that nowhere.
great things. You ain't got to see it in no Bible. You
Man,
know that
man, man, man better
man
leave,
has.
man better leave the Martians alone and leave all of the.
No, we can't be scared of the future and
I'm not
innovation. We
afraid.
can't be scared of that.
I'm not afraid of the future, but but the thing about it is, we're in the future now. That's why we got so many electronic devices. We got we
And
got
it's
robots.
good.
We got robots cleaning your carpets, and just turn it on and let him rip all by himself. And pretty soon you're gonna have a robot maid going through your house, and
And they do already do.
that's right. And not only that, you're gonna be able to be selective of what food you want out of your refrigerator. So get ready for all of that. Uh,
Absolutely. I mean, there are some things we may not see, but these things will continue to happen, and we people cannot be scared of how things will advance if you can think it. And that's the thing about man; he can think it, he can create it, and that's exactly what's happening. God puts in us talents and gifts and discovery and all kind of things to be realized. Potential. The potential in man is so big and so vast. We cannot limit it for fear or anything else. It's going to happen regardless of how we feel about things. So we wish them much success. Come on, go up there, come back, and tell us what you discovered.
You listen to FI Radio Show. I'm the co-host Everett and the host Miss Yolanda Hinton. And if you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor intern, All you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at fyradioshow@gmail.com, or you can inbox us at FYI Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page. Let us know. Don't forget, email us your email and we email you back if you'd like to be a special guest. That's FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. See you in a few.
All right. Thank you, Miss D. Enjoy your meeting. I want to say good morning to our folk on TikTok, King's Daughter. How are you? I see King's Daughter a lot here on TikTok. Freeborn Comedy, good morning. Let's see. I believe that's, let me see, Junior, Sherry Battle. Hi, how are you? I'm not going to try this name. I'm going to spell it. Look, ABBASJU. I believe that's TT. Not quite sure. We have Mrs. Cummings. Good morning. Kelly, good morning. Kelly Walker, good morning. Boost for Life, good morning. Let's see. Anita, how are you, love? We have Saturn, is that it? Mills. We have the real Birdie. Hello, how are you? We want to just thank you all for coming on and being a part of what we do. We're talking about April Fools, all the little pranks and things like that. We're talking about the vote and how important it is. Look, let me encourage you all now because we have the midterms coming up. And of course, people are trying to disenfranchise folk and trying to block votes and keep people from voting. How evil and how wicked. But I encourage you all to make sure not only vote early, but make sure you have all your credentials. Make sure you have your license, or make sure you have the things that's required to vote. I don't know why some people feel if we change things, if I'm a Republican, all the Democrats gonna be fooled and they're not gonna have the things they need. Or if I'm a Democrat, all them over here on the Republicans gonna be fooled if we disenfranchise the vote. And foolishness. Make sure, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat or independent or whatever, make sure you have your credentials to be able to get out there and vote. It is your duty and it is your privilege and it is what you are supposed to do as a citizen to get out there and vote. And you don't need nobody trying to stop you from casting your voice, your vote. And that's what it's all about. It's trying to squash and squander votes and trick people. And don't talk about children. Don't talk about our children when we have adults sitting up here playing these games. So listen, if you need your license, get your license. If you need your birth certificate, get your birth certificate. Get whatever it takes, whatever you need to vote and cast your vote for who you want to be your leader. We're voting for leaders. The midterms, we're voting for leaders. And so make sure you do what you need to do in order to vote for good leaders, not crooked leaders, good leaders. We're sick of crooked leaders. Gabby, good morning. I think this is Farhan, Farhan. Just so many wonderful people here. I want to say thank you for joining us. Don't forget to follow us. If you're not over here on TikTok, when you do come over here, go to Y Hinton, YHINTON. You'll probably see FYI Radio show up there as well. And please follow. We'll follow you back. I haven't forgotten about you, Instagram. I know I always talk about TikTok, Facebook, and all that, but thank you so much for joining us. We have I am underscore SULFYAN underscore 74 up here on Instagram with us right now. Make sure you all go to Instagram. You can go to FYI Radio Show here or Y Hinton on Instagram. Of course, we're on Twitter, Y Hinton. We're on Facebook at FYI, all them. YouTube. We're everywhere, and we really would love to for you all to help us to get our numbers up. There's someone else up here. I'm going to spell your name OMO. Omo, I think that's how you pronounce it. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for joining us. C Dub, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Sharon Green, hi. Good morning. LAN, I believe, Lane. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right. Just a lot of you all are on, and I'm so glad to see you. So thankful for how you. Thank you. Just thank you so much for being our wonderful friends. Kia, I see you, Kia. How are you, love? Hey. Uh, just thankful for you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do. I would love to pull some of you all in. I see Kia, she's speaking, but I can't get her right now because my volume is gone. You can hear me, but I can't hear you at this time. But thank you so much for everything that you all do. Let me remind you all of some upcoming shows. Now, this show right here, I want you all to make sure you join us. We're going to have a wonderful author on our show. We had her on our After Dark show, author Tamika Blackwell Griffin. She has a great book. Ladies, and gentlemen, make sure you please join us for her segment. I will announce it. I will post it. She's talking about being a side piece, a side chick. She found herself in that situation, and she has a book that's out, and we're going to share information about that book and how she's doing and how she's recovered. And she's telling ladies about her journey. We can't wait for her to come on the morning show. Author Tamika Blackwell Griffin. Make sure you all tune in for that. Also, of course, we're going to have our money and more. Now, we have our crypto currency money and more, but this is our money and more segment talking about men and money. That's going to be our Wednesday men's issues segment coming up soon. Also, we're going to have Chris Hinton. He's going to talk about real estate in 2026. Don't you know people are still buying and selling and investing in real estate property? The economy is supposed to be so bad and everything is going up, but I promise you, because I'm in real estate, my son is a real estate agent. He's in business, and he is, I'm telling you, I know for sure, personally, that investing in property is really very lucrative and a great investment. He's going to tell you about that. He's going to talk about first-time buyers. Don't forget to join us. I will announce that show as well. We want you to make sure you join us. You may want to know, okay, I want to buy a house, but my credit is bad. He's going to talk about credit. He's going to talk about how you can get that credit right. We will probably have someone that he partners with that talks about credit and making sure your credit is right so you can buy. Some people are buying. A lot of people are buying. Like I said, some people are renting. We'll talk about that too, that market. Oh my goodness. If you're an investor, if you're someone that buy properties and rent them out, that's very lucrative because I tell you what, people are paying astronomical numbers for rental. It's just unbelievable what you can, the money that you can charge for renting your home or homes, your properties. It is just amazing. So we'll have folk coming on talking about that, whether to rent, whether to buy, whether to sell, if this is the right season to build. Um, and so we'll have all that information coming up. I will announce that as well. So look, Monday Sports Talk. You all make sure you all join us for Monday Sports Talk. We're going to be talking about the NCAA Final Four. We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. We're going to talk about the WNBA playoffs. We're going to be talking about all kinds of sports. Speaking of sports, what do you all think of Tiger Woods and what's going on with him? Tiger Woods just recently got into another accident, flipped his car. He says in his recent news story that he was looking at his phone and not paying attention, and that's the reason why. He refused to take a drug test or do the test that they usually do when they stop you, when a police stops you, to see if you consume any drugs or alcohol and things like that, and he refused it. He's out of jail now because they arrested him. This is not his first DUI. And, I mention it because it really is a sad thing to see a champion, go through these things. Now, I'm not sure if he's troubled. I'm not sure as a result of his injuries before that he's on some kind of medication, and I don't know what's happening, if he's overdoing it or mismanaging it. I'm not sure what's going on with our boy. But I tell you what, I'm hoping that this young man will take the time to get himself right. You got the Masters coming up. And, I just don't want to see him go out like that. His father really invested in him, his parents, when he was a little teeny boy. And they built this great champion of a person. He's been in other trouble and things like that. But you can't take away his talent. You can't take away what was put into him. And you can't take away his God-given gifts. Now, he can give it up. But I'm hoping that, these things that are happening to him will wake him up. And he will see that the journey that he was on, as far as, being that person that excelled to greatness, will stay on that road. Sometimes you can get on the wrong road. We all do that. Wrong road. Tell yourself wrong road. If you're on the wrong road, tell yourself you're on the wrong road and get on the right road. Some of us are on the wrong road. Some of us know goodness well we're not supposed to be where we are because of our bad choices. And I'm talking to you, me, and everybody else. Sometimes we make the dumbest mistakes by being on the wrong road, and we put ourselves on the wrong road. Please, make sure, we are making decisions to the best of our knowledge. Everybody makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. But I'm saying sometimes we see ourselves plunging or going into the abyss, and we are going willingly. If you need help, if you need to get off the wrong road, there's plenty of help out here. I'm hoping and praying that Tiger Woods, myself, everybody else will make a better choice in life to preserve, your legacy, to pass down the great things to your children, to help your family, the community, and the world. We don't have time to be on the wrong road when there's so much in us that God wants out of us for others. For others. Everything is not for you. Oh, I'm doing this because no, you're doing this because these gifts are given to you to help somebody or to inspire somebody or energize somebody or just, make that impression on somebody. So pray for him, pray for others, and pray for yourself too. I'm praying for myself too. And, making sure that the decisions that I've made can be, I can keep myself on in the place where, uh, I don't have regrets. And that's the thing. When you are on the wrong road and you end up busting yourself up and tearing yourself up and tearing yourself down, you look down and when you're in the future, you look back and say, "Oh God, I tore myself up. I haven't recovered, and I don't know how I can because I went too far with it. I've gone too far." But we want to make sure that we can look in the mirror and say, "Okay, it's not too late. It's not too late to get it right." So Tiger Woods, get it right, son. We don't want to see you go out like that. Your father and mother would be appalled to see so many things that's taking place. Now, if you on the phone, talk to myself too. You on the phone and you make sure you get one of those things. Look, if you want to drive and see your phone, or if you have to take medication, make sure you stay home and take your medication. Don't get on the road. And not only that, you are multi-billionaire, son. If you don't get you a driver, now everybody can't get a driver. They can get an Uber. But you are so rich that you can get somebody to drive for you when you are taking medication or you hide up or whatever. Make sure you're looking out for yourself and don't drive yourself. You got children. You got to make a good impression, a great legacy for your children. And so do the right thing. Let's see what else we're going to do. I ask you all please to follow us on social media. We'll follow you back. Also, you can be a special guest intern or sponsor. And how can you do that? You know, how many times have I told y'all? How many times? What you can do, you can inbox right there where you are. You can say, "Listen, I'm an author, or I'm a entertainer, or I'm in politics." We cover all those great topics. Oh, I want to talk about men's issues. I want to talk about things that you all haven't covered yet. I want to make that, have that real nice conversation with the lady. And so make sure you inbox me or email FYI radio show host, Yolanda Hinton. You can, I'm sorry, let me do that again. FYI radio show live at gmail.com. That's the address. Hello, Mina. How are you? Let's see who else is up here. Let's see who else is up here. So many folk up here. I'm trying to actually, let's see. Yeah, so I want to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, so many people are here. And I don't know why I can't get that to do anything. But anyway, thank you. Freeborn, thank you for joining us. All those on Facebook Live, my beautiful friend Sheila Robbins, she's usually on that platform. Mark Howard is usually on. So many folk usually on those other platforms. We want to say good morning and thank you for joining us. Yeah, I was saying that you all can email me at fyradioshow@gmail.com, or if you'd like to call, you can call 757-714-7861. Make sure you please reach out if you want to be a special guest, if you want to be an intern, if you want to be a sponsor. You can sponsor these segments, you can sponsor the show, and you can just be a part of what we're doing. I think that is all. We're going to see you on Fun Friday. We're going to talk about women's issues. I really enjoyed talking about women in history. International Women's History Month to me was really, really inspiring. Got a chance to research and look at a lot of women in the past that done great things and accomplished much no matter what the situation and circumstances they battled through. They really set the stage for us now. You know, a lot of people in sports, a lot of people in politics, a lot of women in mathematics, science, women that encourage the vote, the suffrage movement, the women's movement. Even way back there, you know, in the Bible days, there are so many women that were inspirational and had really conquered a lot, showed us how to live, and have made history. You're making history. The things that you are doing now, somebody in the future is going to say, oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? This person has really, really put together a wonderful organization that feeds the hungry, or they house the homeless, or they've written a book for those that are challenged and those that need help. They've done this or that. They've discovered this or they've created and invented that. It's just one day somebody's going to be looking at your life and saying, what an inspiration. And that's why I'm talking about just a minute ago. Make sure you will make choices, or even when you go through rough times, when you overcome, strengthen your brother or sister. When you overcome, let people know, look, this is what's happened to me. This is how I made it. This is how I made it over. Because we all go through challenges. But someday somebody's going to look back and say, I remember that guy. That guy really impressed me. He really brought the world to another level. He really put forth and discovered things that helped me to go through and help me to the next level and help me to live a better life, or help me to have the things that I need for my community. So make right choices and make sure you understand that those people that were before us made the greatest impression. And you don't have to be on the big stage to make an impression on people. You can make an impression on somebody right in your own home, somebody right in your own community, somebody in your circle, on your job, at your church, or wherever. You can make history right there, even in the smallest way. So make sure you all meet us back here. Let me please mention the sponsors before I go. First of all, we want you to meet us back here on Fun Friday, talking about women's issues. But let me mention our sponsors, which one is Bulvic Academy, BULVIT. I'm sorry, let me do that again. www.bulvicacademy.com. Books are there. A Diary of a Former Bully. Bullying is right underneath your nose. It's a wonderful game, Bulvic. You can get it there on the website, or you can get it on iTunes or on Google Play. Great information blogs. Anybody that's interested in teaching our children or getting more information about our children and how they can do and survive in school, learning about what bullying is and how we can help our children to overcome and fight the battle of bullying. That information is there, www.bulvicacademy.com. Also, Beard Gods, BEARD GODZ. Go there, beardgods.com. Check out all the information there. Check out the products. Check out the owner. Check out information that you can get to reach out to ask questions and things like that on how to keep ourselves groomed, how men can groom themselves. Whatever you need as far as grooming and things, it's there. Beardgods.com. Okay, so listen, I'm going to see you all soon. The music that you hear is a part of my catalog, and if you are interested in any of the music for Yolanda Hinton, just go wherever music is sold. You can get the music, uh, recent single, Make It All Right. Check that out. Also, if you want to see our shows, our radio shows and things, make sure you go to social media, YouTube, all them, and you'll see us on radio, and you can enjoy the shows from there. So listen, I'm gonna go. It's good being here. You know, I've got to enjoy this beautiful weather that we have. Um, so many. Jewel Corporal, how are you? Good morning. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness, there's so many of you guys up here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. I love you, Jewel. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Um, some of you all have names I'm going to have to spell. It's Nanamy. Good morning. Thank you so much for your support. So, listen, I gotta go. The self esteem queen. Oh my goodness. I cannot say goodbye without saying hello to the self esteem queen. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, look, I'm going to see you Friday. And if you all have any suggestions for some of our content, make sure you do. Again, FYI, radio show live at gmail.com. You can write us there. You can inbox us right here, or you can call 757-714-7861. I'm Yolanda Hinton. I am your host. Thank you for joining me. Thank you all for being who you are. And we're going to get to know you all a little bit more when we do Yolanda Hinton's conversation with the lady. And we'll get to know a little bit more about you. We'll be able to pull you in, talk to you face to face, have panel discussions, and all that jazz. So see you on Fun Friday. Don't forget to meet us at 9:30 a.m. Be blessed. I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok first, and you all enjoy your day. Blessings. See you later. Okay. All right, TikTok. Thank you so much. And all you all on Instagram, Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Thank you so much. Twitter, all you guys. I can't see you, but I know you're there. We'll see you soon. We're going, and hope you enjoy this day. Bye now.